Okay, bago tayo mag-start, gusto ko lang nga pala magpasalamat sa mga players at mga viewers na nagko-comment sa YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po at sana ay patuloy pa rin kayong sumuporta sa channel. This is MMOPH and thank you very much for watching. Okay guys, so before we proceed, we are going to tackle the updated version of the Heir system. Let's watch the advert. Okay, welcome back mga tol, and for this episode, so after the maintenance, you can now avail of the Heir system for the C server. So you can click on the upper right portion para lang ma-open yung quest para ma-transfer dun sa church, or you can just click on the additional menu and click on the Heir system and obtain Heir, and you will immediately be transported into the church in order to speak with the NPC. So once you speak with the NPC, these are the requirements. You need to be at least level 50. You can either team up with other players or with your bondmate in order to get your heir or your first baby. And at least the baby should be promoted. I'll be explaining this later in a few. I have it on the video on how you can get one after you avail of one with your partner. And most importantly, you need 450 diamonds para makuha yung first baby. So if you're solo like me, mag-ano ka lang, just pay for the 450 diamonds. There would be a small cinematic. Afterwards, you will have the blob or the sprout stage. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, blob. So once you have the blob, you just need to fill up a few points. And once you reach that point, or experience points. So this is the sprout stage. So once you reach 320 points, you can now evolve to the next stage. So the best option to cultivate would be for the paid option, which is 60 or 30 diamonds. This is 24 hours, but it will give you 40 points. So kung may diamonds ka, this is the best option. Afterwards, click on the physical examination. This will provide you with additional 15 points. Kaya within a day or two, pwede mo nang i-evolve yung pet mo to the next stage. So, yung medical examination is just the NPC besides the first one. Okay, so after a few days or a day or two, you probably have the 320 points complete. So, the next thing you need to do now is to evolve your pet. So, for bond mates, you can get one with your partner. Only one of the partner can get the initial pet, but you can reapply to get a new one or another one. So ganito yung magiging case. So after you have 320 points, you just need to go to the NPC, and afterwards Heir is born or Heir is born. You will lose 100 vitality and it will evolve. Afterwards, you can now name your first baby. So the gender would be 50-50, so you can either get a male or a female version. There is no other way to select the gender, so it's very random. So 50-50. Okay, so now that you have evolved to the next stage, you can actually now get another baby. And the requirements would be the same, so you can either get one with your bond partner, or this time around you can get one solo play or on your own. So just feed the baby first, and afterwards I'm going to be showing you how to get your next baby. Okay, so after the feeding session, you can now click on the NPC. You can also select the clothes first if you want, but if I were you, I'm going to go on and click the NPC, click on Get Heir, click on Continue. It will provide you with the same mechanics. Afterwards, you need to pay 450 diamonds in order to get your second baby. So once you pay, And there you go, you will have another blob in your inventory. So after the payment or after the blob, you just need to complete the 320 points, and afterwards you can get your third baby once more. Okay, so most of the time I'm a solo player. That is why I'm only getting Heir on my own. But if you have a soul partner, I would definitely recommend trying to get one with a soulmate. Then afterwards, you can get one on your own as well. We have 3 slots for the baby. So pwede mong gamitin or i-customize what baby you want to use depending on the occasion or depending on the gender, depending on what you want. So just name your baby once more. And once you name him or her, so this time around for the second baby, I have a male. So the first one was female, the second one is now male. You can now feed your baby, give it a bath, comfort, play. Then afterwards, you can get another Heir, which would be on the last slot. So that would be the third slot, and the final maximum number for now. And for the third baby, of course, the steps would still be the same. There won't be any changes, not unless you go with a soulmate or with your bond partner. But mostly you just need to pay 450 diamonds. And afterwards, just proceed with the next step. You want to get an Heir by yourself or by your soulmate. You can complete this until the third time, so you can either just cycle it. So the level is at 60 now. And afterwards, click on continue, pay the 450 diamonds, and it should be complete. Now we will be talking about the different skills and how do you level up your babies. Okay, so for the first initial stage, leveling would only cost you around 60 diamonds or gold, depending on what you have. Now for the second stage, you will now need some potions. Let's check the potions out. Okay, so for the developing stage, we need to use gene improver, compound nutrients, or stabilized nutrients. You can get most of this from daily quests or daily activities. You can also buy them in the store. It's around 40, and for let's check the other prices. For the stabilized nutrients, it's around 10. So let's purchase a few. I'm gonna buy 3 pieces of stabilized nutrients, and I'm gonna buy 2 pieces of compound nutrients. So these are the 2 things that you would need to level up your babies from developing stage to the last stage. So it will give you fairly large amount, or the compound nutrients will give you a fairly large amount of experience. However, the this one, the stabilized nutrient, will actually give you just a few. But you can get this on the daily events or daily activities in order to level your babies. Now for the newborn stage, you can buy growth supplies. So if you replenish for hair's growth, this will increase 125% every time you use these options. So if you use the growth supply, the effects of feed, bath, comfort, and play will increase by 125%. So if you have extra diamonds, you can definitely use this. But make sure these are empty, or you can click on this before using this one in order to at least maximize the effects. Okay, so afterwards, for the sprout stage, you just need to use the whisper to Heir. This would cost around 60 diamonds, but it will give you points of 80, which is the fastest way to increase the level of your Heir. So those are the few things that you can use in order to cultivate your different babies. Now for skills. Once you reach the newborn, or not the newborn, once you reach the developing stage, you have the Monday. So every time you increase this one, there would be an increase on ratings. As you can see here, the next level will give you in plus 5, STR plus 5. So every time you increase, the mandate points can be achieved as well. You can either get them from daily events or activities. Okay, so we have unlocked a new mandate effect. So you can just continue increasing this as long as you have the mandate points available. You can check on your inventory. Okay, so if you use this one, this will give you around 20,000 mandate points. Okay, so if you use eliminate all, this would use up all the remaining mandate points available in your inventory. And okay, let's use it one more time. Okay, just click on the plus sign. Let's activate all the mandate points. Then illuminate all. Okay, so this is one of the best ways in order to increase the ratings of your babies. And the other options would be the chips as well, which is similar with the pets. Okay, so for the chips, they are actually fairly not that expensive depending if you have the diamonds to use, but if you don't, then yes, it's gonna be a bit expensive. As you can see, its cost or the cost is around thousands, and some are still not available. So we have the chip. We also have the skills. Let me just check it out. And we also have the skills or the specialty. So just click on your specialty. As you can see here, there are items that you can get from daily events as well. And once you have one, you can also buy this on the store. Just click on train and this will increase a certain stat of for your baby. So some can be purchased at around 20. So let's purchase a few just to show the effects. So if you want to increase the survival, you need to buy loss of survival. If you want to increase endurance, you need to buy endurance training. So for now, I might want to increase emotional and battle, or maybe battle or power. So I'm gonna buy this one, power training level 1. So the cheapest is actually around 20, so I'm gonna purchase 5. And that's 100 diamonds, and you just click on train. And this will increase the power of your babies, which you will definitely notice once they evolve to the next stage. Okay guys, so that's it for the babies for now. So the most important thing actually is to have enough diamonds in order to supply the needs of your babies, in order to level or evolve them a lot faster and equip them with good items in order for them to be of help or in order to increase your ratings. And that's it for now. And once again, thanks for watching. I'm sorry for the voice. I'm actually a bit sick right now. And once again, or sa ulitin, please like the channel MMOPH and maraming salamat.